Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Bars and Barbells with my lovely co-host, Samantha.
Hey guys, welcome back.
And we're doing Dire Straits again today, Sultans of Swing, because apparently...
we messed up.
You made it very, very well known. Well, we didn't mess up. But you guys had made it well known that we didn't choose the right version. So I'm saying that we didn't mess up because when you're picking Sultans of Swing, the most popular version is the one that we did.
Yeah, that's the most commercialized version, correct?
Yeah, I guess it's the one that people play the most often. I don't know. Anyway, so you guys are telling us that it was missing a guitar solo in there and potentially another verse as well. And you were saying that we need to do Alchemy live, which is a live version, I presume. And that version will encompass all of what we just discussed. And I would say, I think, you know, within 48 hours, there's about 400 comments on the video, and I would say at least 200 of those comments were all saying, you need to do the Alchemy live version. So we're here. We've arrived.
You guys are passionate, and we listened.
Yes, we're arriving at the Alchemy live version, which, I mean, if it did cut out the guitar solo there, that's pretty disappointing, because it was a great song, and, you know, that I feel like would have added a lot of vibrancy to it. So hopefully that's the case, but I really enjoyed the first listen nonetheless. And it was great. I think maybe, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, we listened to it not knowing that it was the wrong version.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're now going to know the song and be able to appreciate the live version a little bit more, like we tend to do anyways.
Yeah, the way we normally do it. Exactly.
Yeah. So it wasn't on purpose, but, you know, we're here now.
It worked out.
You liked the first version, though.
I did, yes, very much so.
Yeah, it was a nice groove, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, are you ready? Ready to check out the next version?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's do Alchemy Live, Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing. Oh, and you guys were saying about that guitar solo, Mark Knopfler is, you know, legend in his own right. Really great playing the guitar, and that he, which we didn't notice on the last video, is that he plays with his fingers and doesn't play with the pick.
Ooh, cool.
And it's interesting because I was saying in that video that the drummer's name was Pick. Right?
Which was like so ironic because he's a drummer.
But then it's like the guitar player doesn't even use the pick. So, all right, anyways, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
They're blowing that sound, they're blowing way on down south, way on down south, London town. Check it out, Guitar George, now he knows all them fancy chords. I'm gonna make that guitar cry and make it sing. Send an old guitar and just all he can afford. When he gets up under them colored lights, gonna play that thing. Then Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make that fancy scene. Got daytime job, you're doing quite alright, thank you very much. Do the honky tonk just like anything. Saving it up for a Friday night with the Sultans. Yeah, with the Sultans of Swing. plays in the best King's Row. Don't give a damn about any trumpet playing man, 'cause it ain't what they call it rock and roll. The Sultans, oh yeah, the Sultans play Creole.
They're so good live.
They're great. The drums are just like a machine gun, man. Like they're just the guy's going off. I love how prominent they are in this mix as well. It sounds great, like leading into that hook where they, I'm making the motion, kind of bring it down a little bit, and then boom, coming with that energy again, which gets keeps that energy flowing through the live concert atmosphere. The only criticism I'll say is that you guys are probably gonna hammer me, but it's all right. Is that I do like his vocal more on the first version that we listened to in the studio version. I think that his vocal's fine in this, but I think it's more of a laid back song in the way he's performing it, and it's not like trying to hit these crazy ranges or anything. Yeah. But I think it sounded really crisp in the studio version, and I like that a bit more. But I do like I said, that the instrumentation that they're using in the live performance, I feel like it sounds better, and we haven't got to the portion where we get to hear the guitar solo or anything like that, which is going to be the standout portion of it. So I love it. It's a great song, great performance. I would love to be there live. Great vibe. You can see everybody in the audience is having a blast, and I'm having a blast listening to it as well. It's such a great groove.
Yeah. Honestly, it's funny that you say that, because I do agree that his vocal was definitely a little bit clearer and more crisp in the studio version, but I almost feel like the way that he has his laid back vocal, a little bit more laid back in this, kind of vibes with their stage presence. Yeah. So I like it. It's different for sure, I agree, but I would say that I don't necessarily like one better. I just feel like it's kind of a different energy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the experience, right? Like I was saying, being there would be a cool vibe, and you
can tell he's more of that just relax.
We're pointing at different things that we're hearing, right? And for me, that was just something I noticed. But anyways, let's keep it going.
The headband, the sweatband.
I was gonna say that during the video, and I didn't want to stop it, but I haven't seen that too many times. And
love it.
That style in that era.
Blazer and a sweatband.
That's unique in itself. So let's see if give him some more fire towards the back end here.
As it lasts, as the time bell rings. Then you good night, now it's time to go home. Let me make it fast with just one more thing. We are the Sultans. Yeah, we are the Sultans of Swing. That's right.
so sick with the audience clapping. Sultans of Swing? Let's find out. Fire. That was fire.
Wild.
That was crazy. Soloing together, you know, just obviously the solos themselves, great, but like the sound was different too. I know that we mentioned about the no pick aspect and the sound of the way he was playing. I noticed the difference in the way it sounds, like the notes, the way they how the length of them and stuff like that. So it was very unique sound. So cool. Obviously, you know, I mentioned in the beginning, or in that midway portion when we stopped it, about like his vocal seemingly, you know, not being as high end for me versus the studio, but it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't even matter. Like you don't even like that back half of this is just so epic. It's just so crazy. Yeah, that like, you know, that aspect. Not even just the guitar playing, which was a huge component of it, but like, you know, like how we mentioned the clapping aspect. I don't know if like that was the actual audience clapping or if that was what they added in for the sound portion.
Cool. Like that's like an addition.
Yeah, but it sounded so cool because it was like a metronome almost, right? And then they're playing along, and then again you having drums come back in.
Even like the piano and the keyboard in there, I thought was really
organ
cool
aspect, right? And then the rhythm that they were keeping with those drums on top of it. So that was just fire all around.
One thing I really enjoyed was how there was a lot of versatility in the guitar solos. Like the first one that they kind of brought in there was like a lot more like higher energy, and like you said, you could hear those shorter, quicker notes with his I guess non-pick use. But then they really slowed it down, and then it started slow and like really built again with like all three of them coming together and just like destroying the guitar there together like at the end, right, with all three of them.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really cool, right? Because a lot of the time it's just like one guitar solo and they just like do their higher energy thing and then it's like on to the next,
they're all
right?
combining together to make something really special, which
and
was
like
really
how
cool.
it started high energy, slowed down, and then really built again, which I thought was really cool.
Oh, it was great performance, and I can see
Good
why
job, guys, making us do that one.
see why you guys were saying we got to check that out because it was so worthwhile and you know, a very, very special, once in a lifetime kind of performance that you won't see. So, and as you guys were saying, you know, great guitarist, clearly special talent there. So I really enjoyed all of that. You did as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, his outfit, the sweatbands, the headband.
They got to bring that back.
Here for it, yeah.
All right, guys, that's it from us today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Leave us a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are, what you enjoy about this one, anything we may have missed because there was a lot going on in that 10.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we got to actually do the studio too because really got to appreciate all the little details that you know were in there. But maybe you guys can let us know if there's any additional ones that we missed. And if you haven't subscribed, you've been here before but haven't subscribed, love to have you. This is your first time, you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you. If not, no worries, we'll see you around. But if you did, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.